everyone doing today? I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I do wonder if this is supposed to be some kind of screen protector. Today we are being joined with by Davey, as we do. Oh, hi. Hi.
Apparently I still had push to talk enabled.
Oh, well then. Hello.
I'm like, oh, hi. And you're just
Feel
like,
it?
la, la, la. I'm like, okay.
Clean it, stick it. So this is supposed to stay like permanently sticky? Oh, that's weird.
What are you playing with?
I got a thing in the mail of my Scale 75 Kickstarter. And apparently it had like a screen cleaner sticker. And
interesting.
yeah, it's one of those like, huh. And so it just says like, you know, like you stick it on like the back of your phone, and then you can always just keep peeling it off, use it to clean the thing, and then stick it back on. I'm like, how long does it stay sticky for?
Interesting. I'd also be concerned about like with it being on the back of your phone, dirt getting on it, and then you're rubbing that dirt all over your screen.
Yeah, washable, reusable, eco-friendly is what it says.
Ooh, well, I suppose washable works.
Yeah. So we shall see. We shall see. But hi. Hi, Jella. Oh, so they are finally shipping it. Yeah, this is for their campaign of the something of ruin, a run, the Chronicles Run. That's what it is the one that this all got shipped out with. This is not the paints. This is the models that they had. Because I got myself a bust from them, and I totally forgot which bust I ended up getting. So it was kind of like a surprise of like, which one did I actually end up choosing?
Yeah, because depending on which tier you back, like it's like that.
Well, I knew I only
necessarily match what your backer kit ends up being.
Yeah, like I know that I backed for one bust, and I was just like, I don't know which one I ended up getting, and I couldn't really find it anywhere of like saying like I chose this one. And I'm like, well, it'll just be a surprise when it arrives. So I was just like, when it arrived, I was like, oh, okay, so I chose this one, and she would be good to do OSL with. So she went into the OSL box.
And you have like OSL box? That's crazy.
Well, because I have like things I want to learn to get better on, and instead of being like, I want to figure out how to do OSL, now let me go rambling through all my different miniatures to find what a miniature would be good for doing OSL. So instead of doing that, I have boxes for OSL, ones that I think would be very interesting for contrast. I have ones for transparent cloth. I have another one that is for steampunk. Let's see here. What else do I have? Those are pretty much right now what my 4 boxes are. Aw, hi Charlie. Good Charlie. But Charlie, that really hurts. Oh, Charlie. But yeah, so those are the boxes I have at this moment. And so outside of that, I have a whole bunch of other minis, but it's more like these ones would be good for doing OSL, like because they actually have something on the model that creates the OSL.
That you can like make OSL from.
Yeah, it's just like this one's holding a lantern. Well, that gives me a direct point of painting, and I have another one where it's a mouse over a cauldron and has that fire, so like that can have its own emitting light, and the bust has her holding a flame, so like there's the other one. So it's just like all these ones have, like, anything can have OSL. If like you can make the sword glow, you can make anything, but it's helpful to have something that's like
providing the light source.
Yeah. No, I just, my cats are Athena and Moose. Charlie is just really, really cute, and I love Charlie.
My cat is Sneak, also known as
Sneak
Hat, Fluff Butt.
My cat today.
She has a bunch of names.
Jesus.
Her name today is Hungry Butt.
Jesus freaking Christ, Athena, today. What
Oh man,
the
that was perfect. That was so
actual
Athena.
shit. So yeah.
So Mama has a house.
Yeah.
It has 5 spaces. And
Yeah.
Athena is part Siamese.
Yeah. Well, they both are. And I honestly thought that Moose would be the one to figure this stuff out. And no, it was Athena. Athena figured it out. Athena found out that she could leap from the back of our couch to the rise of the half bathroom. And then from there, also be able to then get up onto the giant windowsill that we have no way of getting to. Aw, Charlie loves my voice.
Did you get her down?
Yes, we did get her down. Yeah, and now I brought in the ladder from outside for just in case she decides to get back up there, because we had to coax her with treaties, and Tam had to like do some really crazy like hoisting himself up to be able to grab her scruff to be able to get her down. So, yeah.
Oh, man.
Because she gets up there and then she starts freaking crying. Being like, oh no, I didn't want to get up here. Actually, help me, human. It's just like, oh my god. It's like, if you get up there, you can get back down. No, I can't.
My legs are borked. I can't spring that far.
No, it's so scary. Going up is easier than going down.
Woman fix. Woman fix.
Woman, fix this. Woman, I'm
That
scared.
was adorable, though.
No, it isn't. It's not adorable. It's infuriating, and she's so fucking cute.
Exactly. It's adorable.
I know.
The moment I opened it up and I saw the photo that you sent me, I just started howling with laughter. Because I'm like, there really is no other initial reaction you can have to this. There really
other
isn't.
than fuck.
Yeah, and you'd already done that, so I'm like, I'm just gonna do this.
Yeah, no, laugh for me, because I'm too busy trying to get her down.
Yeah.
And save her cute little fluffy hide.
Oh, it's too funny. I'm like, this is just, it's so Athena, too, to do something like that.
Yeah, and get herself stuck up somewhere.
Like, oh, cat.
But I hope it means that she's now comfortable in her environment, or at least more comfortable in her environments that she's willing to explore. That's all I can hope that it means. Fine, I'll use some friggin'. Oh, Charlie loves my voice. Charlie loves my voice day.
Yay!
Sorry. Charlie? I'm trying to figure out what
Mama
other color.
does have such a pretty voice.
No, I don't. My voice is freaking annoying.
Yeah, well, keep your opinion to yourself.
Okay, fine. I'll do just that. I'll keep it to myself.
Ooh. Belle coming in with a sub. She went and had a shower and warmed up.
And now she's here to give you sub.
And now she's here to give me a sub and show some love. And speaking of, Belle was actually streaming earlier. She was doing some paint by number, and then she did some
yeah, I saw that she went live.
Stuff.
I saw that she went live, but then I was like, you know, I'm sick.
Dealing with a cat.
And I'm dealing with a cat, and I was sleeping beside Moose and like super cuddled up into Moose. Like basically my nose was like directly into her fur. So I was just breathing Moose.
It's like,
and then I just
smell of Moose in the afternoon, and God damn it, Athena.
Yeah, well, and then I was just like, I was hearing Athena cry, but I thought like she was maybe like crying at Tam, who was downstairs, and so I thought that she was down there, because, you know, when you're sick, you don't necessarily have full understanding of where sounds are coming from. Sometimes it just feels, everything feels echoey. And then I was like, I kind of like look up, and I'm like, oh, okay, no, he's not here. And I turn around, and I was just like, seriously? What?
Oh, fuck, cat.
Oh.
No.
But yeah, so she's a little bit of a putz.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, so now we are working on figuring out how to build those bridges that we were originally planning to do, but we were thinking we were going to do it on our own time, not on Athena's schedule.
Well, Athena just kind of went, nope, schedule moving up now.
Yeah,
Thanks.
no, I want to explore over here. Okay, thanks, Mom. Brat. Lovable brat. I love her to pieces, but it's just like, can you just not kill me? Can you stop, like, making everything come up into, like my heart up into my throat? Can we please stop doing this?
But you know she'll be fine.
I know, but I don't want her to jump down onto, like, the hard, the hard floor. Like, we have tile. And I'm just...
I'd be more worried
and everything's
about
really
dodging the stairs and landing them properly and going sideways.
Yeah, no, everything about it is, no, let's just figure out the right way.
Just a whole lot of, like, please, no, please.
Yeah, just a whole lot of, like, can we just not, like, I'll just...
not do this, thanks.
I just want, I'll make it, like, I don't know if that will, like, make it lose all its sense of interest for them if we actually build up, like, a little bridge for them to walk on, but I don't care. I don't care if it makes them lose interest, but if they end up there, I want them to be able to get back down.
It's like, you got up there, get your own ass down.
Except that she then instead cries at me. Yeah. Where's my dragon hoof?
Right there.
No, it's
Open
not.
Your eyes. Open your eyes.
Use your own damn eyes. And help me find it.
I'm cleaning brushes, so use your own.
Oh, dang.
Hey, you know what? I'm trying to get ahead on this, and apparently I have a butt ton of brushes.
Why are you not cleaning the brushes? Oh, that would explain why I can't find the sepia. Oh, there's a dragon hoof. Found it.
Some of them I just haven't done in a while.
Hmm. Yeah.
Glass half clean. I need something smaller than a Q-tip. What the heck did you do to your glasses, Belle?
Yeah. What?
And why do you need something smaller than a Q-tip? I'm confused.
The toothpick with a bit of cotton swab on it.
Some of these brushes, I'm just doing like get a little bit of the Gemtastic soap on them and then forming them.
Yeah, no, that's
it's not
that's what you should be doing.
True cleaning.
Yeah.
I don't know. Make sure they're done. But I figured, I might as well do this while I was waiting for you to come up. But then I apparently had
way more than you were expecting.
Yeah. And some of them are like shittier than others, so they apparently this one has lots of paint on it that I never actually took out.
Oh, good job.
Yeah, I think it just might have turned into a shite brush.
No, there's no such thing as shite brushes with Gemtastic. Like, well, I've been able to fix all my brushes.
It's a shite brush to begin with, but I'm meaning, like, for like dry brushing or basing.
Oh, okay.
Like stuff where I'm just shoving paint around.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wooty.
Woot woot. Ah.
Okay, got the
my laptop's drivers. It is not showing your video at all.
No?
No.
I actually just have your chat popped out so that because it wouldn't display at anything other than like 720p, and I don't like it costs a lot of money for bandwidth like that, so it's just like I'm just gonna have her chat out.
Yeah,
if I can have your chat, like your screen up but at like minimal quality, then I'm fine with it. It barely takes up any, but it's only if they have like extra resources available to allocate to doing that. But most of the time they don't, because all the subs are like their main partners are using it, so they can only allocate it off if there's only like a certain amount of like partners are not using it. So
well, I got the soap in the like the bristles of this brush,
Mm-hmm.
doesn't matter how many times I rinse it, I cannot get the soap out.
Oh,
Like,
weird.
will not get, yeah, that's why I'm saying it's gonna be a straight brush.
Yeah.
Like I get the Gemtastic can rescue any brush. Like I've rescued dollar store and Walmart brushes with this stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I can't get the soap out,
Yeah, then there's a problem.
yep, nope, that brush is fucked. But like, look at this brush. Look at that fluff. It's just like poof. It literally looks like a foxtail.
Oh.
But if I take that and I put a little bit of Gemtastic on it, and then I draw it across the paper towel, get most of the water out. And look, wait. Ta-da-da. Not the bestest things, but it's fine. There we go. We now have another pile of...
Hey, Great Red Dragon. How are you doing?
And now, we can actually paint.
Oh, we're actually painting now.
Yes!
How about that?
Well, and if I can, remember to not put my brush in my drinking water, life will be good.
Oh, I got myself a magnifying glass.
Ooh, nice.
Because I decided that might actually help me with, like, especially, like, itty bitty little eyes and whatnot, because I actually have a few commissions coming in, and they're player characters, and thus, like, eyes are really, really important, and I would like to be able to at least do the eyes a bit better. So yeah, no, I got myself a little magnifier. It doesn't need to have like the super crazy amounts of stuff on it or lighting and things like that. I'm like, no, I just need a little magnifier that will hold itself up, that's portable, because I don't want it to take up a huge amount of real estate. Which is good, because thus it was a lot cheaper. Because I'm like, no, I don't need all these crazy things. I already have an insane amount of lighting, and...
You don't need all these crazy things?
No,
That's just like crazy
I'm a simple girl.
With simple needs?
With simple needs, and...
You
What?
Complicated things, don't lie.
I like some complicated things, but I don't always need complicated things.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Oh, Monster Apocalypse figures and just waiting for the glue to dry. Oh, yeah. No, that is always a fun waiting time. Yeah. One day I'll get to adding LEDs into some minis, but till that day.
Assembling my Orly.
Oh.
And noticed that from the bottom, I got a very bubbly one.
Oh
There's a
no.
chunk missing out of his tail. There's spots in his feet and under his jacket that have bubbles, dents.
Oh, get that fixed out.
Like,
report that.
So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna post it on the Critical Role fan page and be like, did anybody else have this issue?
It doesn't matter if anyone else had that issue.
I'm gonna because in that way too, if nobody's looked, maybe nobody's looked. I don't know.
Well, how recent did Orly come out?
He just showed up to me about a week ago. So I just got to him.
Okay. Yeah, no, still... Doesn't matter if other people have gotten it or not. Still contact them, because that's unacceptable.
Oh yeah, no. I'm gonna contact Steamforge and be like, guys, so... I love your products and all, but...
Oh yeah, it's the green stuff that kills
fuck.
them. Yeah, green stuff is can be pretty expensive.
And that actually reminds me, I need to remember to epoxy sculpt my bathroom door.
What?
I know that sounds so weird. No, so the way my door currently works is that there is a gap that's intended as use for a finger holder kind of type thing.
Okay.
So like you use that to open and close the door.
Right.
Well, at the end of the month, I will have company.
Yeah. You want to have a lock.
Hole in the door when I have company.
Yeah, that would be weird.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay. So digging around trying to find epoxy that isn't going to break the bank, I ended up going with the 1 pound buckets, and dear God, they're tiny.
I know, right? But they still create a lot. But it was like, I was not expecting it to be so tiny, because they're half pound. It creates a pound together. I just wish they, made that a little bit clearer.
Yeah.
But, oh well.
Whatevs. It is what it is.
But it's cheaper to do that than getting green stuff. And
oh yeah, the green stuff would be way too expensive to do this with. I usually go with green stuff is for the smaller sculpts, epoxy is for the bigger stuff. And then, there's also,
Milliput.
Yeah, that stuff. When I actually asked Bug King about storing the milliput in the freezer, and he's just like, well, I've had stuff outside in the garage where it got boiled to death, so probably don't have to.
Yeah, he says his is still fine. Because I asked him about it too, and he said his is still fine after keeping it outside, like unrefrigerated for a while.
The company to make sure, and I'm like, it's probably fine on my desk.
Yeah. I don't even know where my milliput is. It's somewhere.
Mine's right here, right in front of my Mike, as I elbow the desk.
It was trying to hide, and you just gave up its location, thus it attacked you.
Oh, is that what that was? Gosh, I should have known better. Alright, so I gotta wait for that stuff to dry on there. I think I was doing edge highlighting on the armor. So we'll go back to that. But the question is...
And you lost the cap to your model glue. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Fashion something up quick.
Good plastic wrap on the top. And with some blue tack.
Oh my god.
It's surprisingly versatile when you do that.
What, blue tack?
Yep. Blue tack and plastic wrap. And just tiny little piece of plastic wrap just to cover the end, and then blue tack it down. Small hobby cheats. That's what I did the one time when I couldn't find it. Oh, and I got so many things painted or primed today.
I was gonna say, like, really?
Yeah, painted. I was actually gonna prime the mountain dragon, but then I was just like, no, it's not yet.
You're not ready to jump the gun on that one?
Yet. No. I like the heart.
Oh, the heart on her bum?
The butt heart.
Yeah.
She's not butthurt about it, is she?
Oh, she's very butthurt about it. She's like, who does that? And then now that's why she woke up, because she's insisting on hunting down the person
who put butthurt on her.
Yeah.
That was mostly medium. That's not cool. Like, there's supposed to be balls in here, but I might put another one in, like, especially in the metallics.
Balls, huh?
Yeah, balls. Well, because I know there's supposed to be balls in here, but I don't know, maybe it's because I store them upright.
Oh, I do as well. But I've never... Well, I just need one metal agitator in my scale anyways.
Well, these are the monument. They've got glass agitators in them.
Yeah.
Or at least a glass agitator.
Yeah, they have... I think it actually has two.
I think they only have one each.
Well, because their spare ones that they sent out came with two.
Oh, maybe.
So that's the only reason why I would think that, but I obviously can't tell. I don't know for sure.
I could always ask him and be like, do you put one or two in there?
Yeah.
No. I do find it amusing that of all my spreader brushes here, not a one is the Artist Opus. And these are the ones that I regularly use.
Yeah, I have the one Artist Opus that I have, and it bothers me still, like, just, it really bothers me having it out, because it's just cruddy.
I actually came across the container for them, and I was just like, ugh. It's like, why did I even?
Yeah, that is a good question. Hi, Moose. What's up? Moose.
Christina's at it again.
What's up, Moose?
Moose.
Hi. How's it going? I swear I'm not... 4 arms, one with a big rock. Oh, cool. Hi. Hi, Moose.
Aww.
Oh,
Yeah.
was your little muscle tough?
Muscle tough.
Was your little muscle tough? Yeah, you're a little muscle tough. Was a little muscle tough chin who doesn't just like freak me out in the morning. No,
Like
you're
going crazy places.
yeah. Who's a non-exploratory kitty?
No, I don't need to explore. I just go explore my woman's belly.
Hi, Moose. No.
Belle's cat is not terribly fond of me at all.
Oh no! Why is
It's
that?
okay. Well, when they first got her, she wouldn't come out from underneath the couch.
Mm-hmm.
And after a few days of this, Belle just kind of went, Day, help. She won't come out from under the couch. And I can't.
Did you grab her out?
Cocks her out. So I hauled her out.
Oh, don't do that.
I gave her love and treats and pets and affection. Showed Belle how to do, a couple caretaking things and how to get the cat to stay on her back and whatnot. I'm like, you know what? She comes out for family. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
She doesn't like me. I don't care. That's fine.
I would care. Moose wishes to paint. I know. She's trying so desperately. Oh, my Moose. But I want to paint, Moose.
Mosey's like, nope, love.
No.
Moose gives me loves. But he scared of me too.
How about you go up onto your pillow?
It was super scary.
Super scary.
Well, actually, I think it'd been a couple weeks too. But like, she wasn't coming up for family. She wasn't coming up for anybody.
Okay.
So they were like, well, we can't see if she's okay because she won't come out. So I'm like, okay. She won't like me.
Okay, Moose. Hi. Moose.
I see we have a lap cat.
Yep.
So you gonna get any painting done today?
Mostly.
Maybe.
Somewhat. That's kind of for a kitty gun, yeah. Yeah, kitty visitors love to be here. I'm just really thankful that they don't actually have much care for my tree or like my my models. They only like to chew the ends of my paintbrushes, but not the bristle parts, just the end part.
Yeah, the part that you keep waving in their face.
Yeah, the part that I wave in the face as I slowly paint. It gets wiggle, 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 wiggle.
I always found that odd that all of Raul's models, Navi would go after them.
Oh.
We had to find ways to get her to not go after them. Mine? She wouldn't touch them.
Maybe they just smell differently.
What's the thing is too, like we got the same model and we both constructed it and left it on our desks.
Most.
His was on the floor in pieces. Mine was right where I left it.
Weird.
It's one of those...
Really, Moose? You're gonna sit right there.
I think it may have been a case of the cats understood that I had a boundary and this is my stuff, don't touch it.
And after exploring my house and finding the green chart, it got mean. Oh no! You're like, no, you cannot remove me from this. Moose, I'm gonna put the lid on this case because you're gonna put your tail into my wet palette. Your sister's already done that once. Twice. Maybe 3 times.
They said they had to shoot out the back door. Aw.
No, they loves it.
And
Best use for it. I know.
Games Workshop.
I know, Jen. I agree with that. I think my artist... Does my artist opus have scratches on it yet? No. Doesn't have any chew markings. But doesn't stop Moose from trying. No. I'll brush her with it. She doesn't approve of this.
Got a collar bell and flea collar. Huh.
Yeah, that sounds like it belongs to somebody. Oh my god, Moose. Why are you being such a pest? We even have the other Holman home. You don't need to be down here.
I was like, yeah. He was boring.
In a sealed case or your cats will eat the bristles? Oh no!
Oh no. Oh, silly kitties.
No, mine are only ever after like the tip at the the handle. They don't really care for the actual brushy part. She just needs to get all her cat hair out onto my table. That's what I'm assuming she needs.
Oh, probably. There's insufficient cat hair on this table.
I know, because I keep cleaning it.
That's this morning. My cat gave me a gift on the front carpet, and then I went to go out, and I didn't even think, and I sat down, I stand up, I'm like, why does my ass feel like it's...
Oh no!
I'd already cleaned up most of it, but apparently there was still some dampness left. And I was just like, oh, it'll be fine. Then I turn around and look, I'm like, nope, no, it will not be fine.
She's helping me make my own brush, yeah. She's like, you don't need to buy any of these expensive brushes. You have moose hair.
Ooh. That's a tease! I'm a gird.
Oh my god, dude, this.
I'm a gird.
Are you a pretty kitty, Moose?
Mating with a party of Thor.
Of Thor?
Moose cam. Party of Thor.
I heard Thor. Party of Thor. I was like, wow.
Party of Thor. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a Thor in there. Thor.
Yeah, Moose.
Welcome. If you do exclamation point, Maha, you will find the other voice.
That is not just inside your head.
It's currently featuring a moose cam.
With hair flying everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I can see that flying.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just going all over the place. Oop. Well, and then we put too much paint on.
You're a pest. You're a pest. You know that, cat? You're a pest. But you have such a pretty little kitty face. Oh, Bob! Old enough to buy booze. Oh my god, Bob! 21 months! Holy cow.
Old enough to buy booze.
Booze. Thank you so much for that support, man. Oh, now she's bored and now she's going somewhere. Okay.
Oh, she's had enough now?
She's had enough now. I can go back to painting.
Yay, painting!
Except now everywhere is like cat fur everywhere.
So, don't you have like a lint brush or something?
No.
Or like a big paintbrush that you can use as a cat duster?
No, I usually use my airbrush. Airbrush hose.
Well then. Just be all fancy pants like that.
Yeah. But hi, Bob. Thank you so much for that. For that 21 months. Jesus Christ.
Welcome, Dicer Teams. I hope you're here by now. And Raiders.
And everyone coming on in. Okay. What was I doing? I think I was...
You were painting stuff and things.
Okay. I think I was painting her bum. The bum heart.
The bum. Yeah. The bum. so weird. I've put like almost no proper shadows on here, and yet when I did a post to show Slow Fuse what I was doing with it, he's just like, oh, I love how you've got like this stuff shading here and this over here. And
it's
like,
probably all from like camera.
Like, the camo grabbed that, but sure, we'll go with it.
Well, it tells you where you should be putting shadows.
Yes, it does. So we're going to grab. I forget. Is it just the one purple that comes with the base set?
I think so.
I really want.
Yeah, it's just called purple, and it's too. I'm really looking forward to their new colors because they're just they don't have enough dark pigments.
I am super hyped for the new colors. Like, yes. My chat isn't going. There we go. Oop. Nope. What are you doing, laptop? There we go. I think the laptop drivers need an update.
Ooh.
That's what's going on here. That's okay.
Might want to get on that.
Yeah, I'll do it after stream. What is this? This is the one. This should work.
I'm just trying to make it look less painted and more like it's actually like cut into the wood.
I think you will be successful in that.
Well, I sent it to Nat, and she didn't realize right off the bat that it was painted on.
Huzzah!
So there's that at least.
Did I tell you that Creature Caster is down with my idea?
Yeah.
And Belle, the answer is yes. They have so many colors.
Yeah, probably. I don't know Citadel at all.
Something bone.
The person you'd want to ask is Wintertide.
Shatty bone? It literally has bone in the name. Well, she's going to the store tomorrow. If you go on the GW site and search bone, it should pop up somewhere.
Ushbati?
Ushbati bone? Yeah, that sounds like it.
Beldandi, it was just brought up in my chat. Someone's skull, and that's about it. Someone's skull, yeah. This is my problem. I don't like GW names because they don't make any sense to me.
Because the name's based on the
on characters.
Character, the line that came out when it was created.
Yeah, but like to me, I'm like, no, I need to hear like, you know, traditional. Runs in naked. Oh God, Skiggy. Skiggy!
Put a towel on it, Skiggy.
Get a loincloth at least.
Yeah, that would work too. Loincloth. Oh, you leave my baby Screamer Pink out of this.
What about Screamer Pink?
Giggy, you use Citadel paints, right? Weathered Bone is Xandri Dust, Agrax, Ushati Bone. That's the one I was thinking of, and then Screaming Skull. There you go, Belle.
Yeah, those would be the four. That kind of sounds right. I know Xandri Dust and Screaming Skull. And obviously Agrax.
Oh, Agrax.
Also, hello, Skiggy. How are you doing? How is the crazy man doing today?
I love so much that I gave this chick Yasha face paint.
I know, Skiggy. I'm still waiting for them to send me the hair, which they said that they would. But they said that I was like, it'll be sent out Monday. And it's now Thursday, and I messaged him being like, has it been sent out? Like, did I just miss the message? And so he had to go check to see if Simon had sent it out. So I'm like, I would like my thing. See, like, I kind of felt a little bit bad, but not fully bad, because like because of the confusion that was going on with these models, and everyone thinking it was the male tree walker. I'm actually getting a second male tree walker as my first month's miniature from my win. But that's because I want to paint it for myself. And I'm like, no, I don't want to give it up. I have a second one of these female ones, and that's who's being offered. I'm like, but no, I'm not giving up my male tree walker. Like,
Gigi, you can tell us, but you'll have to send it as a PM.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to tell us in a PM.
A PM or a DM, because saying it on stream will let everybody who's watching us know what it is too.
And our VODs.
Yep.
Because VODs.
Unless it's like a secret that's not actually a secret.
Yeah. Then I'll be like, that's actually widely known, Skigs. Widely known by me. Now, do I want to get her... Do I want her face to be...
Base paints have more pigments in them.
Oh, is that how that one is?
It's essentially what it is.
I was kind of tempted at one point to just get myself one of each of their like types, like one of their base, one of their layers. I don't know if there's anything else, just to kind of see how it actually
edge.
Like.
They also have an edge.
Yeah, just to kind of see how like the textures are.
My understanding of it is that the base paints have more pigmentation or heftier pigmentation to them or something to make them stronger as a paint, whereas the layer and the edge are gentler or thinner, so then that way they can go over top of the base paints without drowning the base paint out.
Okay, so they're like naturally thinner or naturally heavier.
That almost went poorly. I did a one-handed squish on the Druchii Violet.
Oh.
And I just got the lid most of the way on, and it tipped
out. No, you crazy.
No mess.
Okay.
Like I said, that could have gone poorly.
That's why you bought me those little, like, holder things, because the amount of times I've done that. And have it actually end poorly.
Yep. Oops. I just tried to move some wash around that I left sitting on the back of her leg, and just kind of went, hey, you wanted an edge of this, right? Hey, you wanted a line around it, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
I did not.
You sure? Because that's what you got.
Yep, that's what I got now.
Freaking wet cough.
Oh, man. I hear you. This is all up over my head now. We were looking for a recipe for bone.
I could give you a recipe of bone in anything else. But... Well, not even P3. Vallejo.
Hey, well, my monument bone is looking pretty damn good.
It's bone-tastic.
This is bone-tastic? Yeah!
That's pretty awesome, Skig.
You can both check your Discords. Go over to this screen. Oh. Ooh, you lucky ducky. Okay, so Belle, the list above, Xandri Dust is your base, Agrax is your wash,
fan. It's been a
Body Bone, and then Screaming Skull are both highlights to bring it up.
I've done it with Nuln, Agrax, and Druchii.
I have done it with nothing.
Well, I mean, just a fancy pants.
Raul was the one who dumped half the Nuln oil twice on his desk.
Oh my god.
And I'm like,
no, I don't think I actually did the Druchii. I think that one was the near happenstance. Then that's what caused you to send me the thing, because it nearly happened.
Yeah, and then I was just like, nope, no,
we're done with this.
No. Uh-huh. We're not wasting money to just paint the desk with your washes.
But it's fun!
Yep. Not allowed.
Aww.
Nope.
No fun.
It's still raining out there.
Hey, it's raining here too.
Ooh, Blood and Fire paint set from Scale. Nice.
Who got the Blood and Fire? Nice.
Yay.
Very nice. Yeah, that is a good.
I want to buy a Scale, but then I'm like, oh yeah, Maha said I can play around for paints when I go down to visit.
Yeah, so you can try it out, see if you like it, because I would hate for you to invest in it, and then you have what's going on with Winter of not liking it and not working with how you deal with paint, and then you would have wasted all that money, because it is a lot of money to buy the full set.
Mm-hmm.
So I would hate for you to invest in that and then be like, oh, but I hate it.
Yep.
Is that a Spriggan Ma's painting? I'm painting the female tree walker from Creature Caster. And it's gel consistency. Yeah, no, it is gel. I really, really love them. But that just because it works very well in my environment here in California. And in my wet blending. Which Nex actually got a breakthrough yesterday, and he finally kind of like figured it out for wet blending.
Next in minutes, also rating me.
Oh, nice.
Welcome. This is a turnaround. Usually you get all the raiders.
Hey, that's just
It's my turn.
Kiefer.
My turn. Hey, you got the rest of the week to get rated.
Yeah, that's true.
Welcome, next in minis and raiders. Mr. Snowyak, you the island painter. I don't have an exclamation point raid command. I don't. I probably should. I have an exclamation point welcome. Hey, Mr. Snowyak. Welcome to the Strand. The voice in my head and yours is Maharan.
Hello.
Complete with World R, because why not?
Because funky donkeys.
Because why not? That's how I say it.
Okay.
If you do
I
exclamation
still love
point
painting as mostly.
Maha, it will get you the multi-link, which will let you watch both of us at the same time. Not Mara, Maha.
Maha. Runn.
Maharun. I don't even know if I'm on camera. I haven't even looked. Nope. There we go. And I broke out the short shorts that Skiggy absolutely hates because it shows too much leg.
I didn't think that anyone would complain about that, but okay.
Yeah, neither did I. And Skiggy always complains that I break his heart.
Probably because you're
whenever I wear them.
Because you can't be there to see it.
Probably. Because he's so far away. Mahabroons.
What?
Maya
Bruns. Twitch has definitely introduced me to very interesting ways of saying my people reading my name.
It's okay. I was having a giggle the other day about the fact that, my name's complicated enough in real life. You'd think I'd pick something easy.
Your name's not that complicated. At least I didn't think it was.
Well, neither did I. But apparently, a good portion of the populace of white-speaking Canada, they have no clue.
Okay, well that's a new one, but okay.
Well, it's anytime I've run into somebody like I've had Chinese people, I've had everything under the sun that is your typical Caucasian.
Yeah.
They get it right first shot, no problems.
Okay.
But you get your typical white Caucasian person, and they get it wrong. It's like, interesting. The white man don't know shit.
That sounds about right.
Yep, it's pretty much. I'm like, well, that's accurate.
My heart groans. Macaroon. It's another one.
Orky, took you long enough. You're going for
wow. Wow, that was.
Hey,
wow.
For the past several weeks, it's been a case of I've gone live and he's been yakking before I've even got the art screen on. So I'm making sure that he was actually doing something worthwhile, like going for a walk. Which apparently he was. Good boy.
We're gonna say, calling him out in the ways of old.
Yep. Told him I'm gonna hold him accountable. He's like, I'm gonna do this thing. I'm like, okay, good. You better. I'm gonna call you out on it. What did you say I hate? I've got my short shorts on. Ooh.
Now you're just asking for attention.
Oh, sorry. Should I hold off and wait until I come down to visit you then?
Yes, obviously.
Okay, I'll bring them with me when I come down. Oh, God.
This chick, without like having any pupils on her, she just looks so. I don't know. It feels goth with just the amount of like cuts on the face.
I like it. Skiggy, goddammit. Laid up here and I get tired from time traveling.
It's alright, Mr. Snowyak.
Thank you for coming along. We'll see you around.
See you next time.
And has good sleeps.
Do I want this color for the lips? Shizdex. Okay.
Orky, I think you're reading too far into this. Just saying.
Huh? What? I'm suddenly intrigued.
He's like, it's okay, I'm running around naked anyway. Good to know. Anybody want a peep show? Just peek in Skiggy's.
Just hack Skiggy's webcam.
Yep, well, and apparently my laptop just decided to go to sleep.
Oh, lovely.
Cool.
Yeah, I like the slightly
Cool.
reddish tone on her lips.
I got nothing on my screen now.
You might want to fix that.
Yeah. I should probably go fix that.
Probably.
Yeah, just maybe. When I'm done this little bit of paint here.
Alright, and...
These weapons are so bright, I need to darken them down. Like, everything else is kind of like muted colors, and then I've got, like, weapons. It's really
Yeah,
weird.
you need to.
So if I dyed my hair in the pink family, how much hate am I gonna get from Belle?
What?
Touch
Why?
my hair, don't touch me with it.
Why would you be getting any hate from Pink?
Where? Did you turn my computer off?
Yes. Yes, she did. Yeah, I think this lip is looking good. I think I just need to smooth down the nose bridge. It's looking a little bit choppy. So I'll just glaze over a little bit. There. We'll figure out what her actual eye color will be later. Okay, so this her body's all going to be green, like green vines. You just haven't started on the green yet. It's all been wood texturing. So that also means, let's see here. How have
I like you.
Oh, Black440, thank you so much for that follow. I like you too. I hope you're having a fantastic day, my friend. Let's see here. So we're gonna bring this up to a lighter tone. Does make me wonder if I should just like do green stuff vines over her chesticles. Or if I should just paint them in. Are you back there?
I'm back now. Sorry, because I can't access the keyboard from where I'm sitting.
Ah,
So I
okay.
have to wait for it to finish booting up. I'm like, I'm not gonna come back. I'm sit down. I'm gonna go back around. So I'm like, I'll pet the kitty cat while I wait for it to
Aw, kitty kitty.
boot. Kitty.
Oh, you silly. Okay.
Oh, Skiggy. So he thinks he's gonna come visit, run out of my house naked into snow, and get little blue balls. Yeah. Nope.
Silly boy.
It's not gonna work. Alright. Oh no, Chrome didn't shut down properly. No shit.
Tell me something I wasn't already aware of.
I know, right? It's like, can you help me understand why you would think such an idea was so brilliant? Because I didn't give you permission to shut down, you
Doofus.
Well, Skiggy, that's all on you. That is all on you. I have a dragon skull that I can paint. I'm not looking through my Gravelcast stuff. Not at all, no.
Why are you looking through your Gravelcast?
Why not?
Because you've been working on your creature caster.
Well, it's not mandatory to work on that until,
True.
wow. Flick!
It took you that long to remember his name?
I do, I'm like, holy shitballs. How do I not remember what his name is?
I'm gonna tell him.
That was embarrassing.
Just a little bit.
That was embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
That was very embarrassing. Test strain? You mean test strand? See how intense the red it is without going. I mean, direct red we call porn star red.
Fire hydrant red?
44. Hi, hi.
I call it fire hydrant red. But porn star red also works.
And on Tuesday, I get my hair cut.
Originally, Tuesday was when I was going to get my hair cut as well, but I had another appointment that's even more difficult to set up on that same day, and I'm like, and that one's over in the valley. So I'm like,
well then, I guess you gotta get that one done first.
So I rescheduled my hair until the end of this month. But I'm like, I just like, hers is a little bit easier to reschedule. Alright.
Take your hand out from under the desk. It looks like you're not doing PG things.
Day.
Leave it to Skiggy to just call me out on stuff.
God,
Wow.
Skiggy, just leave her be. Let her do her own thing. God.
Here I was gonna give you dinner and a show, but now.
Well, that's against Twitch terms of service, but.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Just saying?
Mm-hmm.
Super
Saiyan. It's like we know each other.
I don't know what you're talking about. Who's this person I'm talking to?
I don't know. You just come on and like message me this morning being like, yeah, creature caster painting today. I'm like, yeah, I don't know who you are, but sure. That's all it was for me. Like, yeah, okay. Sure. I guess. I guess. New phone, who's this? Yeah, just saying.
NHL fan 44. Thank you for that follow. Could have sworn you were already following.
Yeah, it could have easily been one of those Twitch unfollowings.
It's okay, it's still exciting to get the follow again. Yeah, it's been wanting to paint up one of the Grabblecast dumps for a bit.
Oh, that's fine. Those are fun to paint.
Why not, Cece? I still gotta watch last week's Game of Thrones episode.
What? Okay, well, last week's was a lead up for this week's. You gotta watch it before this week's, because this week apparently, like, the actress who does Daenerys says that this upcoming battle rivals the Battle of Winterfell.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So,
ABG, I said to go away, not come in my screen, you piece of crap.
So, be sure to watch it.
Oh yeah. Well, I won't be watching like next week's until after I watch this week, for sure. But I still gotta watch it. Time to spoil day. What? No.
There's not really that
I will
much.
time you out if you do spoilers.
She will not send you your miniature back.
Oh, I already sent it.
What? You're not supposed to send that.
There was no space for parts. It was crammed full.
Yeah, it was.
It really was. Did I send you a picture of it?
No. Oh, hi. Guess who's back?
Moose.
Yeah, Slinker Moose.
Slinker Moose.
Does whatever a Slinker Moose does. Does she slink?
Slinker Moose.
Yes, she does. That's because she's a slink. Slinker Moose. Here comes a Slinker Moose. Hello, Moose.
It's okay, Skiggy. We just won't send the parts. All the bits. There's always leverage, buddy. There's always leverage.
Hi, honey bun. What's up? What is it, baby?
So I know they've now officially announced the Dracon. I wonder when we'll get to find out when the new paints come out.
That was like next month.
I'm also kind of like on hooks for the go bags because I kind of want one for this class that's coming up,
Uh-huh.
but there's none in the Canada store,
Mm.
and I really don't want to pay customs to bring it across.
When's the class versus?
The class is on the 25th. I have a feeling the go bags won't be in store in time to get it
Yeah.
for class. Which sucks.
The go bag is awesome. I have one of the original ones, so it doesn't fit their paint bottles, but that's okay.
Skiggy, what heads are you playing with?
Hi, Moose.
Question mark?
Boop. Who has a little head? Who has a nose? Oh, who has the cutest nose? Schnoz.
Boop.
Yeah.
Boops the snoots.
Boops the snoots. What's up, Moose?
Now, I don't remember. Did we do light umber or dark umber underneath the, for the base skull color? I don't remember.
Shoot. What? I did not
Dark
just
umber
turn
probably wouldn't be bad.
Let's see here. Sorry. I'm trying to find my tab. Dark umber would be, I would say, more light umber, but dark could be used like in the very, very shadow pieces. But light umber is more up your alley.
Okay. I'll start with the light umber then. Yes, Giggy, you have told us that you got a kitten.
Do I get a forehead lick?
Forehead lick?
No, she just wants to sniff my hair and my nose and my glasses.
Yeah. I didn't pull it out.
Moose, come on. I'm
there it is.
I'm
I
not
did
sick.
pull it.
I'm not sick enough to not be painting. I'm fine. I'm fine, Moose.
Dr. Moose is in the house.
I'm fine. You know that.
No, you were clearly not fine because Athena scared you this morning.
Yeah, I know.
You were clearly not fine. Alright, Skigs. Go forth and be fed.
Okay, bye, Skig.
We will see you on the flip side.
Moose, don't you want to just be like right up here? Look, it has your pillow and your blanket.
Like, no, I
Do
want
I-
to
do I-
love you and make you go nuts so I can snug you.
Do I cater to my cats too much?
Just a bit.
Oh, precious.
Don't make me time you out, Skiggy.
That's an acceptable spoiler.
Acceptable spoiler. Fine. I'll let it pass. Fine.
If you must.
I suppose I must. This time.
Good. Moose is snuggled down onto the blanket.
Pillow snuggling.
Yeah, onto the pillow blanket.
Okay, Skiggy. We'll see you later.
That means that she'll at least, she's content with just being around me. It's not anything pressing. Because she's like that. She will get really in my face about certain things. Like yesterday, it was like I was getting really woozy on stream, but I wanted to see if about like trying to get to the very end, and she was just like, no, we're done. You're done. Time to finish.
Yeah, definitely Dr. Moose.
Yeah, she's my doctor.
She's a very good doctor.
She has the best bedside manners, because they consist of snuggling.
Snuggles, snuggles, and more snuggles. It'd be really awkward if she was a woman doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially because, all that fur.
Well, she wouldn't be woman then if she had fur. Which is why she's a kitty. Kitty.
I know, but Moose is just such a moose. Without her fur, she would not be such a moose.
She'd be very naked without it.
Mm-hmm.
She probably wouldn't know what to do if she suddenly became human. She'd be like, what? What is this? Atrocity!
Where's my kitty paws? But then, I would take care of her.
Do it.
I'd be like, oh my god, I don't have to have an actual kid anymore because I have a moose. So I guess I would actually have to call her Artemis then. Because calling a child moose might not be the best option.
In the privacy of your own home, she can still be smooth.
Mush. Oh, she's just snuggled in. She's just like...
The goodest, mostest.
Such a sweetheart. Okay.
I'm excited to see my face hugger again.
Yeah, it's been a while since you guys have seen her. But I just want her to be happy in her environment. Just want her to stop being so stressed.
I think she's gonna be okay.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Moose. Didn't mean to knock the table.
Did you just get a really?
Yeah, I did. But
It's like I just got settled down, and then you had to go and bump the thing,
which woke me up. So I'm trying to just give this a three-dimensional look to it.
You're usually pretty good at that.
Well, yeah,
because stuff, and it's like, hey, look, 3D.
Well, yeah, like I was able to get Arcana's top to look like it was sculpted on, not just painted on, so that's what I'm hoping to be able to do here. Hopefully.
I think you'll succeed. More than you think.
I'm hoping. And yeah. What's been new up in your area, Ethan? Think fun and exciting?
Well, there's a chick that came into work and she's got this brilliant, like, fiery hair.
Oh, wow.
Dyed.
Yeah.
But I was just like, oh my god, that's so cool. It's like, no, she has to come work for us. No, she needs to come work here. I need to oogle this hair more.
I need to be able to play with this.
Yeah, I just want to play with her hair.
I know, I always feel awkward when I meet new people. I'm like, I just want to touch your hair. But I'm pretty sure you're going to find that really weird. But that's what I like to...
It was a close thing. I almost didn't keep my hands to myself.
Yeah, it's one of those that it's really hard to do. It's just like, no, I gotta keep my hands to myself. But I don't want
to. But hey, phone hasn't rung again, thank God. Well, my phone has gone off 3 times today.
Okay.
3 phone calls, all from the same person. And it's my coworker. initially saying, "Oh, hey, I saw your car." Because now he lives in town. Yeah, I was wondering if I could hitch a ride over to work. I don't work today. Oh. Okay, well, enjoy your day off. Okay, bye. So I'm like, okay, now that I know which number it is that's his, put him into my phone with his name, and then don't answer.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't think. Wow. That would annoy me so much. I'd be like, why are you calling me?
Yeah, twice more he's called. Both times I didn't answer. So I'm like, fuck you. No. My phone is not for your. I'm not your personal taxi. Yes, it's raining. That's nice. Get a jacket.
Yeah, like your issues do not faze me, human.
Like, your secrets are safe with my indifference because I don't fucking care. Like, I've never related to Percy more than now.
Yeah.
But it was just a... Yeah, it's my taxi bag. Actually, speaking of Orky, it will be, Toronto's actually gonna help me come and get you on the Friday, so we'll be using her car. Because there's no way I'm driving 6 hours in one day. So she's gonna help me out with that. She's gonna drive on the way up, and I'm driving on the way back. And we're taking her car, because she don't know how to drive standard.
Oh, because your car's standard.
My car is standard.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, then why does she have a standard?
No, because we can't take my car if we take my car standard.
I have no idea how to drive standard.
It takes some extra focus, so it's one of those I usually go with. Automatic is sufficient of a challenge for you. Just stick with it.
I don't need extra complication on my brain when I'm driving.
No, you do not. You just stick with automatic.
Being very ADD, I'm like, and like, you know, occasionally forget which pedal does what.
And that's when there's 2 pedals.
Yeah.
Let's not add a third one into the mix.
Yeah, let's not.
So you don't have solid confirmation about whether or not friend wants to hang out with you there, Orky, and then take you back after?
Silly friends. I really can't wait till you are here, though. I don't know what you guys are wanting to do, but...
Well, I keep trying to Google, like, what's in the area, and so far I found the redwoods and a couple of wineries.
Yeah.
I'm like...
Well, there's the pier. The Redwoods is... Yeah, well, the Redwoods are actually, like, right around the corner from us. One of the largest parks. Took my brother there last time he was here.
Well, and I'm pretty sure this is where brother went. I don't know if if he wants to go back there so soon. Checking his work schedule. No worries. Oh, my mom was all like, "Oh well, look after your cat while you're off doing the art class." I'm like, my cat will look after herself. I'm only gone for the day.
Yeah, like
she'll be fine.
Cats are fine.
Well, it's because she's got her ball.
Her food ball?
So when I'll put her food in the ball and she can bat it around, and if nobody's home, she'll sleep for most of the day.
Yeah. Yeah, we have that. We have those food balls mainly as a distractant for any kind of outdoor cats. The vet actually suggested having those as an easy distractor.
Well, for Sneak, it's I'm gonna be gone for most of the day. Here's your food.
Right. We also have an auto feeder, so that solves a lot of that issue.
Where I want to plug the auto feeder in, I can't currently plug it in.
Oh.
Because the outlet is full of fucking paint.
The outlet is filled with paint?
Yep, because a bunch of dumbasses didn't cover the outlet before they started painting. So the outlet ended up full of paint. Oop,
that's not good.
Paint in that eye socket is still wet, so now it's just mixing with the wash. Okie dokie then.
That doesn't sound like
beans.
what you want it to do.
Nope. It's okay. I'll come back to it. This is fine. It's fine.
Doesn't sound fine, but okay, I'll accept your... Ah, hi, Slowfuse.
You
How are
accept
you
my
doing?
excuses?
Yeah, I'll accept your excuses. Thank you, I'm glad that you like it. Yeah, this
Thank
is...
you, that's slow fuel.
Yeah, Slowfuse is here. I gave her a heart carving, as you typically see on some trees. And that's why she's woken up being like, oh, I feel like itchy. Who does that? After seeing
A
it.
sharp pinch on my butt.
Who does this?
Okay, we're gonna have fun with washes.
Uh-oh.
Well, I did Agrax, and then I've just added some Caraboid Crimson into this.
Mm-hmm.
See what it looks like. Doing it on the tree. I don't know, maybe it'll give it a hint of redwood.
Yeah, it'll have a bit of red into it. Though it'll be much more crimson. If you had like Fugan or something like that, that would be closer to redwood orange.
Yeah, I've got Fugan, but you know what? We're doing this. I did also mix it with Agrax, so it's gonna be. It should be, if I did it right, subtle.
Mm-hmm.
We shall see.
Or these green viney things going over her stomach. I realized, like, no, I should work a little bit on this green and not just do all the wood and then go back to the green. It's just like, no, I should at least try to make sure that the stomach does fit well.
Well, we shall see what happens. Looks tinted. Let's move that off to the side, out of the way. Out of the way.
How are you doing today, Jason?
My drink. I've almost dipped my brush in my drink like 3 times today.
Yeah, don't do that.
I said almost.
The paints say that they're non-toxic, but that doesn't mean that you should consume them.
Lies and heresy.
What? Heresy, heresy!
They're definitely toxic. Taking a break from painting before painting. Good call, man.
Yeah,
Good call.
no, that's always it's always a good idea to take a break from painting before painting. Or else you'll always be painting. Then you wouldn't be having any other time to be doing not painting.
I'm having fun mixing paints. Just like, well, I did a highlight with this paint, and the main wing color was this paint before I did a wash over it with something else. I don't know which one. I'm just gonna use both.
Dairy's playing with colors.
Day's doing weird things with colors.
When there's no painting? No, there is no time when there's no painting, except for sleep.
Sleep. Sleep is usually no painting. For me, at least. Where the heck is my dry brush? I lost it. Found it! Boop. So yes, I am taking...
Tell Dairy hello. He says hello.
Oh, hi, hi. I can see the chat too. This is gonna be interesting. So I took 2 of my whatchamacallit, my cheapy color shift. My cheapy color shift paints, and I mixed them.
No. Ooh.
Well, because I want to add like a slight highlight on the wings, but because I used one of the color shifts underneath, I don't really want to use too much on top. So I'm like, well, what if I mix the 2 and then just take the vast majority of the paint right off the brush again?
Mm-hmm.
Just enough to get some shine on it. Seems to work.
Yeah, actually, Slowfuse, if you do !multi, it'll bring up the multi command stream thing.
Because we're streaming together. First day.
So I just...
Just a day.
Too bad there wasn't a day that started with C. Because then we could be like Creature Caster something day.
Well, we can just call it Creature Caster Curse Day.
Curse Day. Fandangled technology. I know, right?
I could use that fandangled technology stuff anyways.
Who does that?
I don't know. Nobody does that. You kids and your thingamajig.
And your whatchamacallits.
We can't be that far behind you. Are we?
Or a little bit. Damn, what? Dang, whatchamacallits.
Oh man, the phraseries that I haven't seen.
I know, I love it.
The number of times like I'll be doing something, I'm like, oh, but, you know, go grab the thingamajig, and people look at me like, what?
Yeah, I know. I'm like, the
What's the
thingamajigs.
thingamajig? And I'm like,
Like the thingamajig?
you know, it does the thing, the thingamabob.
Alright, see you, Jen. Give love to those kitties.
Not Jen.
I love you, Charlie.
Not Charlie.
My Lola.
Kitty cats are always awesome. I gotta split and get the stream ready too. Well, okay then. It was nice seeing ya.
Alright. Bye, slow views.
We'll have to send you pictures later of the shenanigans we got up to today. I feel like today's been all like subtle stuff on it though. Not really gonna show up much different from the last photos I shared. Oh, there's skulls here. Oh, that's probably gonna need to be metallic. To pull out the metal faint paint. Metal faint paint, yep.
Yeah, that's not really working out the way that I'm wanting it to, but...
Scold it!
What? What did I do?
Scold it for not turning out the way
Oh,
it's supposed to.
gosh darn it, you! You young hooligans!
You young whippersnappers! Ah, those slow fuse hearts.
I know.
I love
The bomb hurts. Going into the airport with my slow fuse bag, this is like, don't call it a bomb bag. Don't call it a bomb bag. Don't call it a bomb bag.
It's a go bag. Totally a bomb bag, but it's a go bag.
I know. I was just like, my mind was just like, don't say it. If they ask you what it is, don't say bomb bag. Like, just like that was the mantra going on in my head. I was like, no, this is just just a go bag. It's an art go bag.
It's for when you need to go and art. Gotta do something with these weapons, though.
The weapons are always my hardest part to figure out.
Well, I based them with silver, and now I'm thinking I probably shouldn't.
Come here, you. Let's put a bead into this. They probably don't have beads in them.
I did a wash on it, but it's just coffee filtered all over it. It hasn't actually done anything proper. So I'm not overly enthused.
I haven't used an army painter paint in so long. Or not. Yeah. Army painter? Yeah, army painter paint.
It's like, do you even know what you're doing right now?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm on many drugs to make me slightly functioning.
I just gotta figure out these weapons and paint the stuff on her shoulder bits. And then I think I can call her done.
Done for now?
Yeah.
Yay! DFNs!
So I might as well get this stuff on her shoulder.
Okay.
Like a shoulder part of her wings. This black
That came out,
metallic
actually.
is just like so thick. So thick.
What's thick?
My black metallic paint, like it, the cheapy stuff.
Mm.
My gold metallic, it's like classic paint thick.
Oh, wow. Like regular acrylics.
Yeah, like paste almost. This isn't bad if I was doing like painting poster board,
But you're not.
but I'm not, so it's kind of a bit of a pain in the butt. It's okay, a little bit of water dims it right down.
Huh. Okay, so I've always had an issue with army painter paints, thinking like they're always like super, super thin.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was just not able to get a good mix on them because I just put a metal agitator in and it came out perfectly fine and like quite high in yeah, like quite decent with its pigment.
So what you're saying is you were just doing it wrong.
Yeah, apparently. That's allowed though. I'm allowed to make mistakes.
Yes, this is allowed. We're just gonna give you a hard time about it.
Aww.
It's what we do, Maha.
I know.
Especially it's what I do.
I know.
You know?
I know.
Okay. So as long as you're aware
I'm aware.
of what I do.
I know.
Okay. Man, I ate before stream, but I'm already hungry again.
Yeah, you should
make more soup.
Well, soup's
Because-
not very filling.
The soups I make are pretty filling.
Are they more like stews then?
It's essentially like if you take a can of soup and mix it up, and it's supposed to be like portions for 4 people, I eat the entire thing.
Yeah, that's still not good with it. It comes down to like the intake of calorie, but you're a tiny little thing, so it doesn't really matter.
But I do it with broth, and then measured out pasta, handful of veggies from the freezer, and a couple of eggs.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's in the end, it's mostly broth.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad for you. But it's like you get to the end of the bowl, and it's like, no, I can't eat anymore. Don't
Yeah.
put any more food in front of me. It's quite
Come back
filling.
in here. Go on, no, go in.
Are you okay there?
Yeah, it was just my syringe. I was trying to get into my wet palette.
Yeah.
You know, just going slightly crazy.
You
Nothing
know,
bad.
Shooting up your wet palette again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I want to actually have a little bit of a brighter green. Yeah. Oh, Moose is so snuggles.
Oh, it's all snug in. Do you know, like happy moose moose?
Happy sleepy Moose. Oh, like tucked in her paws. It's just like, oh, little moose paws, little moose face. Hi.
My cat is all like sprawled out on the bed, just kind of fast asleep. When I went over to what did he do? I hope whoever needs that is safe. When I went over to fix the laptop, she kind of woke up a little bit to be like, what? I'm like, it's okay, kitty. I just have to fix the laptop. Laptop was silly, and just like, okay, I go back to sleep now. It's so cute.
Yeah, Moose is just... I love Athena. I love Athena to pieces, but Moose is still... seems like gravitates towards me a whole lot. She's just a precious little thing.
Oh.
She's my precious Moose.
Moose.
Just trying to bring this green up. Yeah, that's a whole lot more live looking than what I was doing before.
Yep. Looking good.
And so we can throw, yeah, I had to throw in something that had a much higher value instead of being so grayed out. Just to like really help punch it up.
Oh, did you join the cross stitch trade on Reddit?
No, I sent that to you, didn't I?
I did. You did. I might have joined it.
That's okay. That's why I sent it to you. I was like, this is probably up your alley.
It is very much up my alley.
And just because, you know, we're still at the stage of no real unnecessary purchases.
Mm-hmm.
That it was just like, well, I'm not going to sign up for this, but maybe you would like to at least know that this is going on.
Redipes 972, I think is how you say it. Thank you for that follow.
It is now.
It is now. Well, if it comes out that the thing that I get isn't exactly something that makes me go, whoo, but is something that makes you do, I will happily pass it along.
Aww. I just thought that this would be a fun thing for you.
Sharesies and all that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Man, last week while you were off road trip, done on your elephant. Well, on the giraffe, mostly on the trees.
Mostly on the trees, yeah.
Mostly on the trees.
My friend's baby arrived early, so I'm trying to finish this baby blanket up. And then I can go back to cross-stitching.
I'm trying to think what I could do to bring this down. Like I think that was bag racks that I put over top of it. And then it coffee stains, so that's like meh. So like, okay, so we're just gonna recoat it.
Well, what you want to do to prevent that is essentially you put the egg racks over and then clean off your brush and wash down the transition lines to like feather it so that you don't get the coffee staining.
Yep, that would have been smart. I said Marky.
Yep.
But that doesn't happen.
Well, that's why I'm here, just to, you know, try to help you out, but...
Mm-hmm. Well, it's also one of those days where it's like, I don't feel overly sick, but I'm tired.
Yeah, no, I get that. I'm sick. I definitely am sick, but it's just like, I'm also like, just really exhausted, but that's why one thing I really do like about working on this piece is because it's just like, it's simple in the way that it's just like, it's wood and plants. Like, I can do that. It's not a simple creature, but it's a simple in terms of I don't actually have to go out looking at like reference images or things like that.
Yeah,
I don't really have
do
to think.
any research. You've done enough trees and rocks and plants. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I just like, okay. You just throw a little bit on this and...
A little bit of this and a little bit of that, and I want these things mixed for me. I'm having the darndest times with getting my metallics to... Maybe it's because I just don't use them often enough.
It could be. You have to like really shake metallics up because they will be the first to separate.
Oh yeah. Well, it's like my Steinway's primers. I store them upside down because otherwise I can't get them to mix.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weak.
Yeah, no, all my paints have successfully been fine now. Now that I've taken them out of the sun, because where two of my tourney styles were before I put them further into my desk. Oh, hey, you can't even hear the song, but I can. I said, hey. Mr. Pure Instinct, hello, hello. I said, hey. What's going on?
I can't hear the music, so I'm just singing along with what I think is the appropriate response.
You were slightly ahead.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit slightly ahead, and it was great. Hey, Mr. Pure Instinct. What is up? We are painting some wood and some vines on a tree walker that was raffled off in a series of miniatures being given away to help support one of our friends here on Twitch who has fallen on some rough times, and while he's working on getting back on his feet, we did a crowdfunding, and so she was raffled off, and so now I had to start working on her. How about that?
Okay, I like that color better. I did the coal black and the white gold.
Oh, nice.
Mixed them together.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
And the other voice that you're hearing is my good friend Dayray. You can do !multi, and to get the multi link, she is also miniature painting. I believe also on a creature caster. No, were you working?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you were still working on the stump or not.
It's I'm currently have the wash drying, so.
Ah, okay. But yeah,
I keep going back and forth between things.
Oh, that's totally fine. I have days like that as well. But yeah, so she was raffled off, and so it's just finishing her up, get her painting in, and then building up her base afterwards, and then she gets.
I can do anything you wouldn't know because you can't see me.
I know. All I get to see is your chat, just because, yeah.
Sorry, I'm like, I want to kind of give better quality pictures to people at the other end of the stream, so I bumped it up.
Oh, that's fine. It
was
just
like, nah.
It's fine. Fine, just fine.
This is fine.
Everything is fine.
Everything is fine.
Everything is cool when you're part of the team. I love that movie so much. Except the ending. The ending was kind of like, what? Wait, what?
I like left sitting there going, what just happened? Apparently Lego Movie 2 now has a part 2. It's like, I wasn't aware that there was a
part 1? Yeah, there was a second version? There was a second one of those?
Apparently.
I still haven't even seen Lego Batman. I really want to see that one.
He builds in grays. And more grays and black.
But
most especially very dark gray. And black.
Because he's Batman.
I'm Batman.
I still love the first try.
Oh, and Morgan Freeman.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That looks way better for the weapons. So much better.
Oh, that's good.
The silver was just way too bright.
I feel like this green has now become like, you know, almost like neon green. It's not neon, but it's like it feels just so much brighter compared to everything else. I'm sure it'll fit in better, and if not, then I'll just wash it down, but...
Bring it up and wash it down. Bring it up and wash it down. Bring it up and wash it down.
Yep. One step forward. What is it? 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
1 step forward, 2 steps back.
No, I don't
It
reach.
depends on which direction you're trying to go with.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, Roman! Hi, it's been a while. How are you?
Oh, hi, friend.
Roman's from my Guild Wars days.
From the Guild Wars days, I still need to actually like make progress on that game.
Well, I actually just watched the preview for, or like the trailer for the final episode of Living Story 4. And I was like, okay, I'm confused. something went down since like the 3rd episode, because I think that's how far Nat and I got when we were last playing, and I was just like, and I'm like, this is number 6.
There's a major thing that's down in 5.
Yeah, and I'm just like, huh.
I accidentally saw the spoiler for it, and I'm like, not gonna tell my
Yeah, so I haven't seen it, but I saw the trailer for the last episode. I was like, so Nat, shit went down. I need to figure out what's going on. Can we play sometime? But next week is Eurovision.
Ooh.
So she and I will be watching that. And so I'll at least finally get some Natalie time, because I honestly have not talked to her in months, which is really weird, but she got a new job, and so our talks have actually mostly gone around her figuring out how to live with her new cat, because she got a cat and she's never had a cat before. She's only had dogs. And so she picked up one of those, like, she decided to adopt one of the ones that are like, you know, almost like they're almost too old to be adopted, and they're like being forever stuck in.
Yeah, nobody wants them because
they're too old, and
they're not a kitten.
Yeah, so that's what she adopted, but she's just she came from Chloe came from a cat hoarder, or whatever it is, like a crazy cat lady. So she's very, very, very skittish.
Oh yeah, that'll take time to get past.
Yeah, and I told her, I'm like, cats can take years to get used to an environment if they've had like issues. So you're doing good, but you should have known. Like, I'm pretty sure I told you what you're signing up for here. But Roman, sorry about your question. I've been doing good. I've been a little bit sick, but getting better slowly but surely.
That's where I'd almost be like, just, you know, whatever room she's in, just go take a book with you and sit quietly in the room.
Yeah, it's good now. Like, Chloe's gotten a lot better with Nat. But it has a lot to do with, like, if something isn't secured down onto the surface, onto like the ground, she won't trust the object. So like once when it moves or gets moved, she stops using it. Like her cat tree got moved, and then she stopped using the cat tree. And so it's just like it's just a few things like that. A few steps forward, a few steps back.
Yeah. So it sounds like her current outlook on life is very much like a parrot. Like if an African grey, you want to introduce a new toy to it, you got to put it on the outside of the room, and then African greys hate change, hate it. Like if you die, it's a case of, okay, well, the house goes, but it's whoever inherits the house also gets the bird. Because if you take the bird out of the house and take it to like another house, they will actually stress themselves to death.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's not what I want here.
Yep, and they're long-lived birds, so it's kind of one of those. No, they go in your will. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I think I'll stick with cats and dogs.
Yeah, I think I'll stick there too. But yeah, but it's still sweet hearing about, like, you know, the various, like, her warming up to them and playing a little bit And like recently Chloe ended up sleeping in their bed, but normally when either one of them will shift, it'll spook her and she will like run and sleep either underneath the bed or what have you, somewhere else.
Yeah.
The most recent time it was she actually just kind of reshuffled and kept sleeping. So it's just like, success!
Nice.
That is success.
I just did a silly and tried to shake my paint while the cap was open.
Don't do that.
Well, thankfully there wasn't a huge mess. It's just loose splatter, and it's just like, oh yeah, dingbat.
Yeah, it's generally considered not a good.
Except apparently I'm not mixing these properly, so I'm getting mostly medium.
Yeah, I have a hard time with like, I really like the Pro Curls, but it's just sometimes like I get like way more medium out than or like dye pigment almost.
That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking I want to store them upside down.
Mm.
Because then the medium's on the top, like at the bottom of the container. So then when you start mixing it, actually, I always find it mixes better. Because usually when I mix, I'm holding it upright.
Yeah.
So like when I've got them right side up, I gotta hold them upside down. But that's awkward for me to shake.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas if I'm storing them upside down, when I go to shake it, I'm gonna shake it right side up. So then the medium will be forced into the paint.
That works. Yeah.
You know, for my shake style. So sweet.
My mind instantly said Shikasta. When for your shake style is Shikasta.
Oh, Shikasta.
That name is just fun to say.
You know,
I want him to reappear. Rakshasa. What do you mean I can't have a player character as a Rakshasa? Silly Tam.
Silly Tam Rakshasas are for players too.
So are Tarasks, but apparently he doesn't think so.
Not in Tam's world, apparently.
Yeah, I know. No fun.
Spoil sport. Okay, Tam, we still love you. If you're watching.
If you're
If
watching.
not, it's okay too.
He's upstairs right now. Working from home today. There was a large accident on the highway when he was about to go to work.
Ooh.
And like it would have basically been like he gets onto the highway and it would have been standstill traffic for like an hour and a half.
Youch.
So he's just like, I'm just gonna work from home. And I'm like, that's a good idea.
That is the most excellent of ideas. Like,
Well, because
yes.
today is Thursday, so he has like a big meeting going on like right at 9. So it's just like, that's why and usually it's one of those like he wants to be in the office for that. But, you know, if he's going to be like an hour and a half late and he's leaving at 8 o'clock instead of a normal like half an hour to 45-minute drive, he's not going to make it anyways. So he may as well just stay at home.
He
And
might as well just stay at home and
be able
join the
to,
meeting from
yeah,
here.
at least make the meeting. So that was good. But he went and got coffee from the lovely coffee place of Awesome, and so we were I was very happy this morning. Until Athena decided that she wanted to go up and say hi to the window, and then I was less than pleased.
like this is not how we start the day, Kat.
Yeah, not when I'm sick.
Well, she wanted to make sure that you got your out and about time. You
Yeah.
know, walking around.
No.
I was like, I'm not buying
That brat is not that considerate. Moose, I could believe that. Athena, no. Athena's the Polish princess of this household.
Oh no, I didn't necessarily say that she thought it through. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Did not think it through at all. Was just, thinking, no, this is the thing Mama needs to do.
Not, oh no, fix it. Fix it,
And I was
Holman.
like, this was a bad idea.
Bad idea. Regret. Mistakes were made. Mistakes.
Mistakes were made.
Mistakes. Brat.
Ah, but you love her.
I do. Very, very, very much.
You're usually well behaved.
Yeah.
Like, not.
Well, you know, it's just like Siamese. Like we knew that they're like that.
Oh yeah.
And it was moreover like they've gotten up on top of our bookshelves, and that's been fine because they've had ways to get back down, and everything's been fine that way. And we kind of like were looking at that when we were originally buying the house, and we're like, oh yeah, and we could eventually open up this area over here, and they can like go over there and have that as like their own like kitty hangout spot during like the sun time when it's like the sun is beaming in there. And
Not quite so soon.
yeah, I wasn't expecting that Athena would want to jump the 5.5 feet to the opposite side there. Never crossed my mind that she would do that. I thought Moose would have. And I've seen Moose kind of like a few months ago, like kind of like she does her little gopher thing of like standing up on her back legs being like,
What's that?
what's that? Can I do it? And she does that kind of like almost like that run up, like, huh? Like do I think I can make that jump? Like she's like trying to like run it through her head as like a trajectory, being like, huh?
Yeah.
Can I do this? Yeah, and she never took the leap from that. Athena, on the other hand, is bloop. Mom, mistakes were made. Fix it. And it's just like, oh my god, cat.
So
Like,
hilarious,
fix it. Tim loved it. He loved the fact, like, you know, because the only caption that fits with it, and I've used it a few times now, is fuck. And it's just Athena just sitting there being like, hi. That's literally how I feel, like, fuck.
Yep.
What do I do now? And Athena's just like, hi, I'm a derp. He's like, yeah, you are. You're a derp. Like,
But
okay.
I'm your dirt, mommy.
Yeah.
I'm your dirt.
I'm your derp. Now come save me.
You loves me. Derp, derp, derp.
Derp, 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 derp. It's just like, oh my god, I'm gonna hurt you. I want to hurt you, but I'm not ever going to do that. But it's just like, stop scaring me so much. And I'm like, now I can understand my parents sometimes with like the craziness that, you know, that I would do or my brother would do, and I understand their reactions now.
Or do you?
No, probably not, because these are still just cats, but nothing is just a cat in my mind. 'Cause they are my babies. And I will take all the scratches just to save them.
Oh yeah. And they will happily give you loves after.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
they've been
Athena like is like, after she gets down, she's super snuggly and affectionate of like, oh my god, thank you for saving me, I was so scared. And it's like, well then don't do that. And then, you know, like we get her down and she'll snuggle you for a while, and then she's right back up looking over there being like, huh, there's a space over there. It's just like, no, we just got you
Just
through
got
this.
you down. It's like, well, it wasn't so bad. You know, maybe I could go back up and chill out.
Yeah, now that I realize that that's like, you know, kind of safe, and you can get me down from there, that means it's good, right? That's not what it means, cat. That's what it means
Totally
now.
what it means.
And then that's what it means, meow.
Yep, that's what it means, meow.
Oh, I heard a kitty.
Are you sure, or was it me?
I thought I heard a kitty, but it could have been Moose.
Well, it could have been me. Because I was making kitty noises.
I was going to say, like, I'm pretty sure I'm hearing a cat. Or something kitty. Rude. You're just a scamp. That's what you are.
Yarn Skippy. What a damn. So just for shits and giggles.
And giggles
Yeah.
and shits.
Yeah. I put a little ghostly glow in the back corner of the eyes.
Ooh.
Just a little bit of metallic.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, like, that's one of the things that I was seeing in one of the books that I picked up from Scale 75. Like, this one's a very, very in-depth, like, everything about painting. It's the one that's for cyber, or like, from steampunk, but it also has, like, a whole lot more, like, how you should thin down your paints, when you should do that kind of thing, how you prep a model, what kind of materials, and so it's, like, very, very, very in-depth.
Very detailed.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that it said with eyes, to give it that little bit of a punch, add a tiny bit of metallic into the pupil.
Yeah.
Has Ma been into the beer yet? No, Ma has not been in beer. Just sick and drugs.
Yeah, Kathleen was trying to get me to go crack the Kraken. I'm like, nope.
Crack the Kraken?
Yeah, I've got a little bit of Kraken left.
Uh,
But I'm like, at the time I was like, I'm great. Stuffed up. Not. Yes, I took a druggie, start a stream, so I'm like, that should, once it kicks in, I should be able to breathe comfortably for the course of the stream. Sure enough.
yeah.
Here I am, breathing.
No, my chest is like, it has that like catch if I try to breathe too heavily, and I really just. But I'm taking the one drug that really does help, but it destroys my stomach, so I have to like take some pretty. I have to take a lot of like probiotics just to keep my stomach from killing me.
Oh wow.
Because like Mucinex is the drug, or guafenazine I think is like the actual drug, and it works. It helps like loosen the mucus so that it'll just like run down instead of causing you to cough and break itself up. But the thing is that it really destroys my stomach, the gut bacteria, which I already have a huge issue with. Like I generally have to have kefir and whatnot, or things that are very much like that feed the gut bacteria, and that's one of the reasons why keto did not work for me, why it caused my system to shut down every so often, was because
bacteria just went south, and
yeah, it just like I had nothing, I wasn't ingesting anything that was feeding it.
Yeah.
And so I have to, when I'm on Mucinex, I have to make sure, like, I take twice the amount of probiotic gummies that I have, because the one I have is like it's like fruit extracts that have then been like also then having the things that cause the gut bacteria to grow.
Oh, nice.
And so I found these, and I was like, man, these taste good, and I just on a daily basis, I'll eat 2 on a daily basis, and my stomach is fine. It's great. It's the best it's ever been at. When I'm on Mucinex, I have to take twice the amount of it.
Oh wow. So you're taking 4.
And then I still get my stomach still gets twingy.
Ew.
Like that's how much it is. But the thing is like, before I figured out that I had a gut issue, I would go months in severe pain, my stomach not wanting to like really ingest anything, because it just doesn't, it's not able to fix itself. It's not able, like, something is issuey in there that it doesn't want to, either doesn't create it very well or something or another. And when
Something's going on.
And when I would tell the doctors that, they're like, well, this is the best option for you to do, and you're just going to have to deal with it. And I'm just like, I literally can't eat. I could barely eat soup.
Ooh.
Like,
Pretty rough.
like, this is not good, guys. Like, I can't just deal with this because I can barely move. I can barely eat without feeling like super sick. And that's when one of my friends here, she mentioned drinking kefir. Or, actually, no. It was one of Tam's coworkers that mentioned that I should try eating some, like, probiotic yogurt. Like, Greek yogurt.
Mm-hmm.
Try eating that. And then one of my friends, she also mentioned, kefir. Which is because I mentioned about the yogurt, and they were like, oh yeah, well, have you ever tried kefir? I was like, what the hell is kefir? And that's like, it's like a liquidier yogurt that is very, very probiotic. And so now I always have that in the fridge. I always have kefir in the fridge. And then I found those gummies, and yeah, just been eating those. Eating 2 daily and I haven't had stomach issues since. Which is really
is golden now.
Yeah, so it's just like, it just means that I'm now able to actually be able to have things that are deep fried every so often. Like, I don't eat them very much, but I can actually have French fries without feeling sick. I can actually eat fat without feeling miserably sick, because that's another reason why keto did not really work very well for me. I naturally cannot digest fat very easily without really like upsetting my stomach.
Yeah.
So, like, going into keto, not really the best thing to do if you cannot digest fat. And for a very long time, I could not have anything deep fried at all. And I know that I could before. Like, that's more of the annoying thing, is that it will go through it went through phases of like, yeah, you can have this. Actually, now you can't. Like, that's why I was like completely lactose intolerant for 9 months. No, I was not pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't. But it was weird that it was for 9 months, but that's because it was at the end of my art school that I realized that this had happened, because I had not eaten anything dairy for that entire year because no funds, no money, and so I didn't have anything dairy, and then like my system just suddenly was not able to handle it anymore. And then so it was 9 months of slowly reintroducing dairy into my system.
Well, it could also be because that you didn't have any for so long that your body just stopped being used to be able to use it.
Yeah, no, that's what it was. So then it was like taking Lactaid.
Because apparently we as humans really shouldn't actually be having.
No, we shouldn't be having that, but we don't have really any way else to get the calcium into our body.
Aside from taking pills.
Beside taking pills, yeah. And take your swallow to the coffee shop. So.
I ghosted Wolf. I'm putting the wings on.
Hey, T-Bone. How's it going?
I'm putting the wings on, Maha.
Putting the wings on?
Putting the wings on. This is a thing.
Aw, Ghosted. Thank you so much for that host. Alright, Roman. But yeah, it wasn't only just dairy. Like, there was a time where I couldn't eat beef. I couldn't eat chicken. 2 separate instances. Couldn't eat beef, couldn't eat chicken. Then I could only eat pork. And now I cannot eat pork. Like, then I went to about, 3 years of me not being able to eat any pork.
Oh, wow.
So, I'm used to my stomach suddenly being like, Actually,
no.
Actually, you're not allowed to have any of these things anymore. And so, figuring out why my stomach, well, not really why, because I still don't know exactly why it would do that. It's just nice that I haven't been limited by my stomach since figuring out the probiotic stuff. So it just means that I can't do keto.
Look at that pile.
Yay! Can't sleep though.
Until I
Oh,
learn,
too bad.
like, ow, bigger and better skills. There's nothing more I can do to make her prettier.
Yeah, but you never want to. It's never a good idea to just keep going back to models, just because you'll never move on.
But it's one of those. If I can find a better way to do skin tone to make it look better, I might go back and redo her skin.
Yeah.
But the rest of it, I'm not gonna touch it. Besides, she's together now. I can't really do much. Okay, so it was light umber.
So you tell the
then-
person that does most of her work when everything's already fully assembled.
Yeah. Light umber, then golden brown. Right? I think that's how it went. So apparently this wash did not get the recesses to the same depths of dark as I did on the other one. That or I just can't tell.
Could be a bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Who knows? We'll just take the dry brush to this dragon skull and see what happens. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. I didn't get any wash into the eyeball because the paint was still wet.
Yeah.
It's okay. We've got Jan wash in a dropper bottle.
I need to make myself some of that.
That's so good.
It's Null and Egrax, right?
Yep. It's like
Yeah, I so rarely use Agrax, and I never use Nuln anymore. That is just like, I have a hard time using that, but like today was the first time I've used Agrax in a very long time, and that was over just to kind of change around the pigment and smooth it over on the wood parts of her legs.
still got a good portion of the bottle left. I'm like, yeah, how much is in here? It's like, well, if I tip it on its side, it's not less than half, so I can't mix more yet.
Yeah.
2 parts Nuln, 1 part Agrax, 1 part Lamium, and 1 part water. I wrote it on the side of the bottle.
I don't have Lamium. But that's just flow improver, isn't it?
It's essentially, the GW.
Yeah, but
Flow.
it's flow improver.
Norman Agax ear shade.
Agrax everything shade. Ear shade.
Oh, lordy.
I just called it everything shade for a while.
It's, well, when you're starting out, it is Agrax everything shade.
Yeah.
So, there is nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Let's see, what do I have in my little boxes in here? Bunch of metal bottles trying to chip each other. Good job.
Good job. Chub chub.
Chip chip. Grab one of these guys.
Oh, Tam always narks on me whenever my accent comes out.
Yeah, well, he can go take a hike off when he does that. Yeah?
Yeah.
No? So you be nice to my maha.
Well, because he thinks it's hilarious because if I'm around somebody British, I get a British accent. Or it like begins it only takes like 10 minutes for it to start happening. And
Oh yeah, a little bit of conversation and then boop, there it comes.
yeah, and so he always has a giggle about it.
It's like, you
I was like, you're doing it again. I'm like, I'm not in control of it.
Just happens. Dang it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we did manage to get Athena down. I had to coax her over with treaties while my husband did some weird gymnastics stuff just to be able to get her scruff, but keep her distracted enough so that she wouldn't try to, like, sniff his hand instead. And she's a funny little bunny.
If it hadn't been so stressful for you, I would have been like, I would have loved to see a video of that.
Yeah, no, it'll be better once when we get the kitty walk going on up there.
Oh yeah.
Hey Traitor, how are you doing?
Like I said, like if it hadn't been so stressful, I'd been like, where's the video?
Yeah, no, it was take photos, now rush over there too. Because the photos would be taken while I still had Moose on me and be like, oh fuck. Ambulance! Right? Safety! That's essentially Athena was up there. Everything's fine, everything's great. Actually, can you come save me now?
What a goofball.
Not an inflatable cat unicorn horn? Not a good idea? Why is it not a good idea? Because that sounds like an awesome idea.
Not all cats like them.
Athena would. Well, Athena likes outfits. So I don't know if she'd actually like anything on her head, but she likes outfits.
Mom, the views, mom, too high.
Yeah, that's kind of what it was. It was like increasingly in desperation of sadness of like, oh, this is cool. Like, hey, look. Oh, I can't get down. Mom. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh, kitty.
Because at first, like, that's, like, when I first started hearing her, I'm like, Athena, I'm right over here, like, it's okay, you're fine. But then when you start hearing that increasingly panicked meow, it's just like, oh, what did you do now?
Like, okay, where did you plant yourself this time?
And I look over, I'm like, I don't see her on the red. Oh. She got up there. One day after figuring out about getting to the red side.
Yep.
Did she break up with Groot? No, she didn't break up with Groot. Hey, Flying Monkey Pants! Yeah, that's what Moose was basically like. Just go, like, God, sister, just come back down. It's scary. Just jump down. I kind of view her kind of like Brutus from that comic, Ghosted. Like the big scary big dog. And Athena's Pixie.
Yes.
Like that's how I kind of view their mentalities about certain things. Oh god, fix it! Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's my cat.
Yep. Accurate.
No, I asked the guy who this is going to about what to put in the heart, and he said he didn't have anyone, like, for himself to put the name in there, so, like, either put in, like, my initial or, like, my symbol. So I put my M in there.
Yeah, I'm Maharun.
Oh, Ghosted.
Oh boy. Sounds like it's gonna be a day for a lot of people today.
Yeah. It's definitely a day. Alright. Got a slight green tint on her face because she's a tree and she's alive.
Alive or alive?
Alive.
Okay. Hey, just making sure.
But yeah, that green is looking correct-ish. But it's okay, for we have booby containment devices. Yes, that is true. Oh my god. Makes me really curious, like, worried about why do they need to be contained.
Well, except for when they're not, in which case you take the containment device off. Because you don't want to be running without containment device. They just go everywhere. Everywhere!
And guy's dream.
It's a nightmare, I tell you.
So nightmarish.
Like, I don't know, I don't really have a lot of personal experience with it, but it looks painful.
It's uncomfortable.
Okay. I'm just saying, you know? Saying.
Yeah, Super Saiyan.
Just saying, Super Saiyan. Yep.
I love this model's face. I really, really do. Like the Kickstarter face.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so lovely.
Why would you call his mom an anime character?
Ah, thank you. Yeah, she's coming along slowly but surely. Oh no, did you dry out too much? No. Okay.
Not this time.
Well, because this is a Reaper paint, so I wasn't sure how well it would wake up. So I just plopped a bunch of water on top of it, and I'm just like, okay, you'll wake up.
Excellent.
It hasn't dried out
It's
beyond
alive.
repair.
It's alive.
It's alive. Yes, it will be.
I'm just thinking, now that they've announced that the Dracon is in store for the creature caster, I wonder if I should ask about whether or not I can get a hairpiece.
I don't know.
Well, I figure when I put in my next order, I'll be like, hey, so... note for Simon. Because you said you're cool with sending me that piece. Is there any possibility? These two. Thanks. Love you.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
You know, just kind of...
No harm in trying. The worst that they can say is no.
Yeah, they say no, they say no. When I initially put in the email asking about the piece I was looking for, I'm like, so I was gifted this piece for my birthday by somebody who traveled to Adepticon.
Yeah.
Hence why I already have the model.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I don't want them thinking that I somehow managed to get it through illicit means.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of type thing, because, yeah.
I know in the minis, I love their tree walkers, and I really loved my first, like, the male walker that I did. And I have a second one of her that I'm going to give more like a willow look, because she has all those... Her normal head has all those branches that come out, so I'm actually going to have them all, like, turn into, like, a weeping willow.
Ooh.
Which is what I originally wanted to do with this one, but then I realized, like, my mind didn't, like, fully register how this model's face, like how the hair worked and everything, I thought it was a little bit different, which is, you know, on me. So that's how my other one is going to go, is spend much more time on making her look like a large weeping willow. And, but her is just kind of just playing with it. I know, I used to use them when I was like in kindergarten and under. I have memories of running on like up to one that was in my town and like grabbing on its vines and like swinging outwards. It's just like, oh my god, I remember doing that, and I love willows. So that's the plan for my other one. This one is just, I'm not going to be doing any real additives up on top of her.
It's like, man, to be that tiny again, right?
Huh?
To be that tiny again.
I know. Those were good days.
It's like, you can't do that, you'll break the... Oh, I guess you will.
Yeah. Oh, I guess. So yeah, so I love those days. Those were good days. But for her instead, this was kind of like her the reason I have two of these actually is because this model, I didn't realize until after I had already attached the head and everything that it was a slightly, like, it was actually miscast. And the body was very like, a lot of the details looked like it was washed out. After watching like Bug Kings and seeing how like the actual detail that was on his body for her, I was like, oh yeah, mine's not like that. And so I messaged them and they just sent me a whole new one, and I was like, well, I'll hold on to this one to do something with it. And then I saw that the thing from Mike Disney, I was like, you know what? I'll fix her up. I'll spend the time and fix her up and give this one away. So that's why I added all the extra little pieces onto her as well, just to kind of help hide the miscast, because a lot of the detailing on her rear end, all of that was gone.
Oh, wow.
And
but you know, what's that?
Yeah, and all these vines were really, really, really shallow. So I had to, and like everywhere else, it was just like super, super shallowed out. And so I was just like, okay, let's like just green stuff some things just to kind of help create it. And so I added the vine around her waist just to kind of also cover over some of the casting issues, and so tried to making it as best as I can. As to whether or not it succeeds, we shall see. But I am doing a water pour with her base because I am a little bit obsessive about water pours, it seems, and
just a little bit.
Yeah, but also because the rocks that she's standing on are very smooth stoned. They're very curved and they're very like they're rounded, which to me means riverbed. Because ice shatter and other types of erosion don't create smooth edges of rocks. So only water, running water does. Or like oceans and things like that. They're the only things that create smooth, rounded rocks. So I'm wanting her to kind of have like her foot being stepped into like water, so the half of this base is going to have like a river running by it. I just have to build it up and make rocks and things like that. Whew, words. I am getting so woozy.
Yeah, it sounds like you're getting stuffy too.
Mm-hmm. You're right. I'm just scrolling away so I can clean out my nose hole.
Clean out the nose hole.
Well, yeah, because I decided that, oh my god, what did I do? I don't know. I hate being sick. What did I do?
Sick and tired of being sick and tired?
Yeah, I know, right? I should just keep the Kleenex over here, and of course I scroll back over without bringing the Kleenex back over. I just...
Yeah, no, I definitely hear you on that one.
Ugh.
It's like right when I think I've gotten over being ill, and it's like I wake up and I can't breathe. I'm like, for fuck's sake.
God freaking damn it.
Like, I was all determined. I'm like, I'm going for a run today. And I woke up and I'm like, I can't breathe.
Yeah.
And even after taking drugs, I was still struggling to breathe. I'm like, well.
And there goes that plan. Yeah, Tam
I
will
went for
often...
a very short, brisk walk instead.
Yeah, Tam will often be like, well, just do what you can. I'm like, what I can do is what you're seeing me doing right now. Just laying right here. This is the most I can do.
You're laying here and being a lump.
Tiny screaming Tarzan. Oh my god, I love the idea of tiny screaming Tarzan.
That sounds adorable.
It does. Like, I just imagine like Twiggy from Critical Role.
Twiggy!
just running and doing that.
Probably very accurate.
Yeah. Happy Fun Ball.
Oh, that'd be fun ball. It makes me so sad they gave it up already.
I know, but it makes sense.
Oh, yeah. It makes sense.
Doesn't mean it has to be fun. Okay, so one wood chesticle seems to be good.
Chesticle!
Yeah. I forget who I heard say that the first time.
It's probably me.
Probably. I don't know. Somebody over the course of my life has said that, and I thought it was kind of perfect.
Heck, I don't even remember where I would have gotten it from, but I remember at some point in high school I started calling them chesticles.
Yeah.
And people are like, why? And I'm like, well, if boys can have testicles, I can have chesticles.
So, meh.
And nobody really questioned it.
Well, because, yeah.
Yeah, also, it's day.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's probably a case of like, okay, Dave, okay.
Alright,
okay.
yep, alright,
Yep.
okay, yeah, okay. It's just, okay. If that's the worst that you're going for, okay, yeah, just, yeah, alright. I'll be over here.
Alright. Shaking my head and going, why? But did it actually kind of make sense?
Yeah, kind of, just a little bit.
Just a tiny bit. Here we go.
I'll probably go for like another half an hour or so, just because like my face is getting stuffy, and if Moose decides to wake up, she'll realize it, and then get in my face even more. I need to figure out how to paint these mushrooms a little bit better. Mushrooms I added onto the side here.
Well, I have a little chaos floofer.
A chaos floofer?
I got a chaos floofer. I started painting one.
Nice. Yeah,
Nice,
I need to paint those. I did finally get.
I've been all over today.
Yeah, that's
generally.
Generally, that's me. I'm generally all over the place, but like really, my brain cannot do too much right now. It's just kind of like one model. Okay, we're painting wood, and we're painting green things. Okay, that's as much as we got.
As far as you got, and you're just like, this is good.
This is good. Doesn't need to go more than
I'm
this.
just like, what's one model I don't understand?
Yeah. Nah, it's...
What are you talking about? One model?
So, I finally did hear back from Grebo Games, and they were very apologetic, and it sounded like, they actually posted up because apparently like there was a few people, like quite a number of people who had like a slight mess ups with their order or what have you, and so they were like just kind of like piling them all into a box to sort out after they had shipped out everything. So then they finally went around and they were like, well, so we're more than happy to replace those miniatures. Or you could get a store credit and use that towards like any of the future Kickstarters with us, and at a 1.5% rate. So like 1.5 times more than what those miniatures would have been worth.
Oh wow.
And I was just like, well, it was those free add-on items, right? So it was just kind of like, that's not even that much. But they did mention like their new, like their other Blood Bowl teams of like the but the really cute ones that they just introduced like as their new Kickstarter. And like that would be great and it would be awesome, except for I cannot buy any more miniatures right now. Like as much as it would be fun to have those, just give me the miniatures that I wanted from this order, because I'm like, well, I could get those extra ones from you, and then I would win. And I'm like, but no, I have enough. I don't have.
No, I want the thing. Give me the damn thing.
I'm aware I could get them from Day, and then I could also then on top of this get that. And I was just like, but I don't want more miniatures. And then this would allow you, if you wanted to, you could use those as a giveaway instead of just giving them to me. I don't need to be that entitled. Come on now. Don't be entitled. Just take your damn miniatures, because, that's just opening up the door to me beginning into it's a great marketing move. It'll throw, like, I could be being put into their new Kickstarter, which would make me want to spend even more money. And it's just like, no, just give me my miniature. Just give me those three.
Give me the thing. And
we'll
call it a day.
Yeah. Just give me those 3 miniatures, and I will never darken your doorstep again.
No, you probably will, just not for a while.
Not for a while. Yeah, it's just, well, because I don't play the game. I just wanted them for the cats, and as much as the other ones are really, really cute, like there was walruses and polar bears and things like that, I'm just like, yeah, but there's a difference between that and like a Blood Bowl team of cats. Like really funny cats.
Yep.
And I'm like,
I did message them asking about like, is there supposed to be a base for the ball? Like, I don't know. I don't play the game. I have no idea.
Yeah.
And they came back going, oh well, our understanding of how the game is played is that the the miniature that has possession of the ball, you put the ball on that miniature's base.
Oh, Jesus Christ, really?
Oh, well, with that knowledge, well, yeah, it would be kind of redonkulous to put a base under the ball.
I gave them bases.
But those balls are fucking tiny, man.
Yeah, I would lose them, so that's why they actually have, like, I'll show you, I have little itty-bitty, like, discs, like, small plastic discs. They're big compared to the ball, but they are small discs, and they're very, very flat, and they're very, very light. So I'm like, that's what I'll use for so I can easily, like, just put that with the character. But it's like, I'm not giving you a full-on giant base. I'll just get these, you'll get these little discs.
I might make some Sculpey discs, because I don't have any spare ones chilling around.
Oh, yeah, no, I have so many. Because so many models that I would never use bases on come with, like, these plastic bases. And I'm like, they just end up in the box of bases. So I have so many. But that's great, because then I can just take, like, green stuff or leftover stuff and start making, like, rock bases. Which is what I do now. It's just, with that, I'm just like, okay, I'll just, like, sculpt in a little thing. Work on my sculpting skills. And so lots of custom bases. And that also allows me to have the offering with my when I'm doing commissions, is just like, yeah, you can have I could paint a design on the base, or the base that it comes with, and that will cost you this much, or I can you know, give you one of my stamp bases or ones that I create if it fits with the model, and it'll cost you a little bit less because the details are already in there. But it's also like, it just allows me to like get rid of these bases, but allows me to sculpt as well and work on my sculpting skills.
It's always good to work on the sculpting skills, have a little fun with it.
Yeah, but also after seeing how freaking close that win was, and that basing we feel like was weighed a little bit more than what they were saying, because if it added to the story and whatnot. So it's just like, I really need to step up my game. And so
Does it got basing? No, it's got nothing to do with the marking. It's like we both Bug King and I thought it felt like it had a much higher weighting than what it originally stated as in its percentages breakdown. Yeah.
So, oh god, I'm getting so woozy. It's really hard for my brain right now to
Okay.
do sentences.
I'm gonna finish going around this stump with some highlights, and then I'll start finding somebody for us.
Sorry.
No, you're getting woozy. You are the sicker of the two of us. We go until you're too woozy to go anymore. And I can afford to go eat something, so it's one of those. Otherwise, I would continue on, like, be like, no, you end. I'll continue going, but I'm like, no, I'm hungry.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, keep that Canadian to yourself.
But I like being Canadian.
Nope.
Okay.
I will hear no apologies for being woozy because sick. Sick happens.
But what about I'm sorry that I'm leaving you?
Fine.
Okay.
I'll accept that.
Okay.
I painted a stump.
You painted a tree stump. Yay!
I painted a tree stump.
I love those tree stumps.
And I actually have a lot of extra wash left over, so what I might do is, even now that I've highlighted, is take the wash and go over it again to kind of like glaze it down and then highlight again.
It softens the transition, I find. It makes it a little bit smoother.
Yeah.
Like, because that's what I did with her face as well, is I added a slight green hue to it just to give it a little bit of a more lively look.
Apparently I need to add some water to the wash, though. It kind of dried out a little bit. It's fine.
What was I working on?
Not her face?
Not her face. Yeah, that's where I...
Sometimes, though, like, when you've been doing, like, highlighting or something, and then you put the wash on that you've been using for the deep recesses, and it makes all that highlighting pop.
Oh, yeah. No, it definitely does.
Just popping right out.
But also then you have to remember that it's kind of, it will bring down highlights. And
oh yeah.
And so you have to make sure that you don't let those highlights disappear.
Well, I'm just doing like a thin wash over, but I've always found like it's a case of like I do this and then it's suddenly the highlights go from being like, well, we were kind of here to boom, baby.
Boom, baby.
It's like, oh wow, okay. Great.
I love that scratching into, like, the scratching of the heart. I love that so
the
much.
heart edge is perfection. Alright, clean that out.
Yeah, but I'm also really happy to finally like be branching into like a
good job.
Like changing around models a little bit, like not being too afraid to try something new or try like not even kit bashing, but just adapting, adding things to a model to make it a little bit more of my own. Like there's a vine that goes around her waist. Like I didn't have to do that, but it adds just a fresher element to it to make it a little bit unique. But also it allows it to be like, no, that's mine. Like, You can't say that's yours because this is obviously a unique situation with her. So she is so pretty.
Okay. So under miniatures, we have Malflo Shinobi.
Okay.
Somebody new I follow. He's alright. We have Slow Fuse.
Mm-hmm.
We have Nilin. Nalindi. She looks like she's playing with skulls.
Oh, skulls are fun.
Ihosek, which looks like they do Czech versus and English for language.
Okay.
Benson Striker.
Oh,
House
BS.
Minis. Silver Kestrel Studios.
Oh.
Dewbug 351.
Oh, nice.
Ready to Roll.
Ooh.
VFD HUD.
Wow,
The
this
Tardy Arts.
Oh, Moose, don't roll. Don't roll.
The Gun-Toting Elf. Primal Poodle. Toad Painting. Okay. Cabillion is under art, but there's streaming Gumby. Fungi Pet Craft. Not entirely sure what they're doing. I think they're painting. Wolf Wraith and the World of Nerdcraft. Oh, Moose looking all cute there.
Yeah. I decided like, oh yeah, no, we're done. So we can do a moose cam. Because she's exposing her belly. Belly exposure. She's like, good, you're finishing up. Good human.
So, any thoughts on,
What was the one that had a really, really funny name? Something like Goblin Guns or something?
the gun-toting elf?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they look relatively new. They've only got 3 viewers.
Yeah, let's go there.
Okay, I'll send you the link.
Yeah, send me the name. My God, I'm so sick.
I'm like, that was
hell.
hilarious.
I love the name. I love it.
It's perfect.
Yeah, we're gonna go try out this new person. We'll go see how they are.
I have no idea what kind of person they are.
Yeah,
so,
we'll experiment here. A little bit of fun.
What?
Alright. Well, thank you, Day. It's been wonderful, as always.
Okay, well,
That's the most bummed.
the dumb thing doesn't want to do the thing, so we're down here.
Alright, I'll talk to you later, Day.
Yeah. Alright, I will see you. Let's go harass somebody.
Yeah.
in a good way.
Yeah. Alright, guys. You have a good one. My face is just really fuzzy right now. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna go have a nap. And hopefully be able to, like, get some of this out. So I can stop being so woozy. But thank you either way. I really do appreciate all of you guys for hanging out today because, oh my God, I know I'm sick and I still really appreciate everyone willing to hang out with me and make me feel better. Outside of Moose. With your little moose face. But yeah, so I hope you guys all have a great afternoon / evening / morning, wherever you guys are. I will be back hopefully tomorrow to do more Tree Lady. Work on her upper torso, her one boob that we haven't done yet, and the branches and whatnot. And then hopefully start working on her base. So yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and I will see you next time. Bye.